Good evening and welcome to this edition of the Crux with me, Gadria Ahmed, coming to you live from Channels Television Studios in Abuja. In this edition, we focus on Nigeria's aviation sector. The last few months have been turbulent. We witnessed rising consumer complaints about airlines due to unprecedented delays and cancellation of flights, while also witnessing the continuous struggle of many airlines to stay afloat. Last week, the asset management company of Nigeria, AMCON, which takes over all non-performing bank loans, swooped in on Nigeria's largest airline, ARIC, and took it over, citing untenable indebtedness and bad management. This is the second airline to go into receivership in recent times. But collapsing airlines are not new to Nigeria. From independence to date, 50 airlines, including the national carrier, Nigerian Airways, has collapsed. The sector also has less than a stellar safety record. Our aviation infrastructure is decayed and we don't have enough skilled manpower. Today, we're facing the complete closure of the airport here in the capital city, Abuja, for much needed repairs to the runway. Still, the question is, why should we care? After all, air travel is the preserve of the rich and privileged and has no bearing on the lives of ordinary Nigerians. Or does it? Is aviation significant, even critical to national development? We'll be seeking answers to this question and many more on this edition of The Crux. We begin with this short video.
Nigeria, being the most populous country in Africa, is an important destination for over 22 foreign carriers. Nigeria has bilateral air service agreements with over 78 countries. Domestic and overseas passenger traffic has risen steadily at an average of 10% per annum, and the nation's main gateway, Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, accounts for over 60% of the total passenger and aircraft movement. According to figures supplied by Nigerian Aviation Handling Company PLC, NACO, and Skyway Aviation Handling Company Limited, SACOL, in December 2016, a total number of 1,209 flights operated in international routes, with 54.92% are reportedly delayed, while 3,481 flights on domestic routes, 64.98% reportedly delayed. One critical element in Nigeria's transportation system and indeed its economy is civil aviation. Nigeria has 20 airports and many regulated airstrips and heliports, 23 active domestic airlines, 554 licensed pilots, 913 licensed engineers, and 1,700 cabin personnel. Presently, there are 36 international airlines in operation and 86 domestic airlines. Impact on the economy of the sector. The Nigerian aviation sector opens up foreign markets for Nigerian exports directly by transporting Nigerian-made goods in international markets and indirectly by enabling entrepreneurial Nigerian businesses to develop relationships with potential customers in overseas locations. The connection created between cities and markets represents important infrastructures and assets that generate benefit through enabling foreign investments, business clusters, specialization, and other spillover impacts on an economy's productive capacity. The industry supports tourism, enabling international visitors to travel easily to and from Nigeria, facilitates inward investment, making it easier for international companies to establish base in Nigeria with easy access to both their home markets and other markets in Africa. The Nigerian aviation industry provides at least 130,000 jobs, direct and indirect. Inadequate funding, poor infrastructure, forex constraints, high cost of operation, poor customer service. Inadequate funding, opacity of disbursed funds. In 2010, The Central Bank of Nigeria released 500 billion naira intervention fund, out of which 120 billion went to the aviation sector. As at 2016, according to investigation carried out by the Senate Committee on Aviation and Anti-Corruption, 39.5 billion naira was recovered, while 81.2 billion naira was outstanding. It also stated that 10 of the airlines that received the funds, e.g. Chanchangi Airline, Cabo, etc., were no longer in business. Dilapidated infrastructure, poor maintenance culture, runway, poor runway lighting, night landing facility, airport signal systems, inadequate cooling systems at most airport terminals, forex constraints. In paying premiums to foreign insurers and multiple charges by agencies, NCAA 5% on ticket cost, NAMA, FAAN, albeit for services not provided like extra landing cost beyond 6 p.m. High cost of operations, especially aviation fuel, poor customer service. Even though NCAA launched the Passenger Bill of Rights in August 2013, asking airlines to pay heavy fines and compensation for flight delays, cancellations, lost baggage, etc., this bill have seemingly not been enforced.
When I come to the airport, I want to fly by 1. The airline will keep me here maybe 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours. This is very bad. Are you officer fighting? Yeah.